In January 2004, in a jungle far, far away, Katie met Peter. It was love at first sight, and within 1 year they were married at the celebrity wedding of the year. But the happy day wasn't all love and roses for our sweethearts. Katie had just given birth to Junior and was suffering from postnatal depression on the day. Since then, it's been a roller coaster ride of emotion, with many ups and downs. They have waited 3 years for another opportunity to express their love to one another, and they have chosen Africa as the place to do it. And this time, the only guests are Peter, Katie, and you.
Wow.
It's the 9th of September and Katie and Peter have just arrived at Johannesburg Airport in South Africa. Despite the increasing press speculation that they are about to split up, Katie and Peter are here to take part in a private ceremony where they'll be reaffirming their love for each other, something they've been planning for a long time.
Oh, mate, it's one of my dreams. I've always dreamed of coming to Africa. Always.
It's been a long journey for Katie and Peter, so they decide to take a quick pit stop at a local hotel, and an exhausted Katie uses the opportunity to catch 40 winks. With busy working lives back in England, this is an important trip for our couple to spend some quality time together, and in a bid to make the most of it, Peter has implemented a telephone ban.
Look, it's the best thing Katie and I could have done. As hard as it is, best thing we could have done was not bring our phone, because right now we'd be sitting there on our phones. We wouldn't be communicating, even though she's asleep. That's not the point. To some couples, that means nothing to have your phones on. But for me, it means a lot. And I asked her, and she said, yeah, I'm up for that. And I was very impressed, and, you know, it means a lot to me.
But there is one exception to the rule, and that is the all-important call home to check on the kids, using manager Claire's phone, of course.
It's the only calls I need to make, is just to the kids. And then they can call us, but I've just got to give them a quick call, see how they are. Hey, Junior, how are you, baby? Hey, beautiful. You been a good boy? What are you doing today? You're going in the playroom in a minute. But I miss you so much. I'll be home soon. I'm going to bring you loads of presents, okay?
Like any modern man, Peter is very involved in the running of the family, so hates being away from the kids and wants the nannies back home to keep in regular contact with them.
If you don't mind, I know it's a pain, but if you can call us like every morning before they go to school on Claire's phone, from the house phone, and every night before they go to bed, please.
With everything sorted at home, Katie and Peter are back on the road, taking the short trip to a nearby airport, where they'll be taking a flight onwards to a location deep in the African jungle.
See you later, big fella. He's good. I love his hat, man. If you have to be well to fly, how come they call it a terminal? Eh?
I know.
What do you mean you know?
Term and ill.
No, okay, that's not what I meant at all.
What do you mean then?
Terminal. Terminal means you've got an illness that won't cure. You're so funny, term and ill. Oh, you do make me laugh.
We're in South Africa. We're on our way to where we're staying for 3 days, which is in a safari, but at the moment it's a safari of buildings. because I can't see any animal.
Katie will have to wait a little longer before she'll get to see any wildlife, as the game reserve they are travelling to is still nearly 700 kilometres away. The quickest way to get there is by plane, so they have chartered a luxury private jet to take them there, although this minor detail seems to have slipped Katie's mind.
Oh, we're not here. We're going to get on an aeroplane. I forgot. No wonder. Wondered why we're driving in an airport.
Do you know what? You're my little glamour puss.
Katie and Peter may be used to first-class service, but a private jet is a novel experience, and there are no queues or delays to worry about at the airport. It's already an exciting time for the couple, and the trip seems to be bringing them closer together. At the private airport, it's luxury all the way,
We just got to go there, please.
Oh, thank you.
even if the plane is only 50 yards away.
Well, he did offer. I mean, we would have
Oh,
walked.
bless
But
him.
he offered. We couldn't
Thank
say
you.
no, could we? Thank
Thanks
you,
a lot.
As the private jet starts its taxi down the runway, Katie fits in a quick bit of window shopping.
There's my jet, soon to be. How much are one of these?
Kate, do you think I know the answer to everything?
You do. I need enough acres with enough runway.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What made you do that?
I thought it was a mirror thing.
I can't pull that because gas will come on it.
Don't start
Seriously.
doing that, please. We haven't even fucking took off yet.
Don't, Pete, you're jinxing us.
All right.
Peter isn't a great flyer, but Katie does her best to help him relax.
You really hate it, didn't you?
No, don't be
He
stupid.
does.
It'd be nothing like that when he's just
Even when he's in a helicopter, he hates it.
No, come on.
When we're going in 15 minutes on calls.
If the plane starts descending at a rapid pace, don't assume the crash position. Assume you're gonna fucking die.
Coming up, Katie and Peter meet the king of the jungle.
That is huge.
Wow.
So that is a proper wild lion.
And love is in the air as our couple take a trip down memory lane.
The way I feel right now is how I felt when I met you.
But will the ceremony plans be thrown into chaos?
Got to look, if it rained, we would be totally wiped out.
It's the 9th of September and Katie and Peter are in South Africa, having just touched down in their private jet deep in the African bush.
Right in the middle of nowhere, I love it.
They're here to reaffirm their love for one another in a ceremony that will take place in 2 days' time, and they have arrived early to enjoy some of the sights and ensure all the preparations are in hand.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank
How are you? Peter, nice to see you, Nick. Hey, Andrew.
Katie and Peter will be staying at the Thorny Bush Game Lodge. It's a 5-star luxury resort right next to the world-famous Kruger National Park. With no fences surrounding it, the jungle wildlife are free to roam around.
How are yous?
Oh, I love it already.
How do we say welcome in Afrikaans?
Why did you say Afrikaans?
Because that's the language is Afrikaan. It's not African, it's Afrikaan. Am I right or wrong?
Aangenaam Aquinas. Nice to know you.
Aangenaam Aquinas. Oh, look, I love this already.
Got a towel to freshen up?
Oh, yeah, I'll put it on. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you. No problem. Been a long day. Hero, can we offer you a drink?
Oh, yeah, I'll have whatever's going. Oh, that is very nice. Very good. Cheers.
After a quick glass of bubbly, the couple heads straight to their luxury bedroom.
How nice. Shame we're only here for 3 days.
So, we've just arrived. I'm loving it already, even though we've done absolutely bugger all. And we'll see what the next few days brings.
The next few days brings me becoming Mrs. Andre.
Now, that would be nice.
If I don't go off with a gamekeeper.
That's okay. I might go off with a lioness.
Good luck.
Because I heard they're great.
Outside, an unexpected welcoming party has shown up.
G'day.
Hello.
Welcome. Tea, coffee, biscuits?
Pete, can't I have a monkey at home?
I know, it would be nice, but
Well,
are
how
you going
can
to
I
clean up
buy
the
one?
crap or not? This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Wait a minute.
What I call life.
Having greeted their guests, Katie and Peter are free to freshen up and get changed.
We're going to say adios because I am going to get naked.
See you.
Later.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, come on.
No,
You...
if malaria's not going to kill me, that is.
Oh, hello, Munkle Bunkles.
Yeah.
Look. There's two of them by the door.
Hello.
And listen
I want him to come in and wreck the room.
Katie's plans for monkey mayhem will have to be put on hold as it's time for their first safari.
I'm in the back, the most bumpy.
The African bush can be a dangerous place, so Ranger Andrew is keen to lay down a couple of ground rules.
Okay, so most important rule, not to stand up on the vehicle at any stage. Please don't click or call to the animals, can also provoke a reaction.
What do you reckon we'll see today?
We're gonna go look for rhino, lion, see what we can find. It's all, I mean, you never know what's gonna happen out there. That's the great thing about the bush.
Great thing about the bush is you can shave it.
As the animals roam freely around Kruger National Park, you never quite know when or what you will bump into. But with the lodge only just behind them, Katie has already spotted something.
Oh, look at that. Fox.
Antelope.
Oh, baby one.
Do you know what an antelope is?
Adult female.
It's an ant that runs away to get married. Let's do a couple of fakies right over there.
Oh, my God. Do it again, like, really like, oh, my God, like there, ready?
And we'll do it loud so that he thinks that it is right. Oh my God! Oh, sorry. No, I thought I saw something.
You're such a liar.
But fairly soon, there's no need for fakies, and the animals just keep on coming.
Wow.
Okay, you've got to take a picture of that.
Animal lovers Katie and Peter are enjoying what they've seen so far, but it gets really exciting when they stumble across a rare sighting.
I can see it. That is huge. Look,
I'm going to take a pic. Wow.
so that is a proper wild lion.
Yeah. She can hit about 80 kilometers.
Look at me trying to wind it up. I've just got
Watch
something
how
to
she,
do.
don't
Okay,
stand.
don't, because you know what?
Joking.
The last thing I want.
She can hit 80 kilometers an hour within a split second.
You're
she'll be on this
joking.
vehicle before you even know.
Like Katie and Peter, lions are very loyal to their families and can be ferocious when provoked, although ceremonies to reaffirm their love for one another are fairly
Bye,
uncommon.
darling. Don't stand
Bye.
up. You're such a smart ass.
As the sun goes down, Katie and Peter head back to the lodge and reflect on their African adventure and what it actually means to them.
I know, what a bloody good day. I know we're missing the kids, but just a bit of me and him chilling. I mean, you can only chill here. It's so peaceful and it's just brilliant. Here comes the hubby.
Trouble. That was awesome. Listen, last time we were on night vision camera, I had a hard on. But anyway, listen to me.
Mm.
The way I feel right now is how I felt when I met you.
Why did you hesitate?
Because I was trying to think of the time when I felt it, like when I first fell in love with you.
This does feel like we're in the jungle
It does.
and I'm getting eaten alive.
By what?
Well, I can safely say not you. It's mosquitoes.
I'm loving it.
You know, I'm loving you.
Whoa.
Does it smell? Oh, I love it.
I love it.
Smells of whatever.
It's 5:30 the next morning and everyone is up bright and early, ready for the day ahead.
We woke up this morning and we had a massive... I looked outside, and there was a massive stag outside the room, which was beautiful enough to see. Then all of a sudden, I heard something which was a sound I'd never heard before, so I knew it wasn't a lion or anything. And I said to Kate, what the fuck was that? We got up, we went outside, and there were just, well, I can't say hundreds, but there were loads and loads of baboons. Just all over our front. It was really amazing.
It's a busy day for manager and temporary wedding planner Claire, who'll be overseeing the wedding preparations for tomorrow. In 24 hours' time, Katie and Peter will be reaffirming their love for one another, and the plan is to transform an area of the wild bush into a luxurious and romantic setting for the ceremony. In true Katie and Peter style, no expense has been spared, and 2,000 orchids, 12 crystal chandeliers and a lighting designer have all flown in especially. And that's just the start. A team of 20 men and women have been working non-stop for 72 hours to get everything ready. But there is still plenty to do and the pressure is on.
So sick.
Claire may be overseeing the organisation, but Katie and Peter are doing their bit too, and have taken a trip to the Safari Lodge shop, where they're looking for a special ring to exchange at the ceremony tomorrow.
Just something like that. Like 3 layers or something.
We've got each other the rings that we're going to get, that we're going to exchange at the end of the week. But this is just
Because
something...
we're here, we want something different.
Something local that will represent the rings for tomorrow. I was thinking like all that intertwined like that could look good, you know, don't you?
Or that plaited.
Hers will obviously be plaited better than mine, obviously. I mean, she'll plait mine better than I'll plait hers. I feel like a right plait.
Outside, all the goods are arriving, having been flown in from all corners of the country. But not everything is going to plan. Claire has just received some worrying news that rain is forecast for tomorrow, and with an open-air ceremony planned, this could spell disaster for the day.
We've got to look, if it rained, we would be totally wiped out.
Yeah.
And all the money we've spent and everything. And if it doesn't rain, but if it does rain and we haven't...
I think by lunch, 12 o'clock tomorrow,
Yeah?
we'll be able to assess what's going to happen. You know, it's not going to come
He's
from
going to
now.
start to put the orchids on. It's
But
a
then-
big job. What we're saying is let's go for it. And it might not rain. And knowing Pete and Kate's luck, it will rain. And we've just paid a fortune. You've just spent a day and a half dressing this tree and we've got no backup. And I think that's silly on my part not to have a backup.
With the cold weather front looming and without any protection from the elements out in the bush, Claire has been forced into making an on-the-spot emergency decision to abandon the original location and set up in an area within the lodge grounds.
Typical when things go wrong, wherever Pete and Kate go, and they've had a forecast for rain. So we were going to do the Weeping Trees about 2 miles away, but because of the rain, we've had to move it to do it to another area, because if it did rain, there's too many orchids and it's going to take a day and a half to do. We're going to plan B, we're going to set up this area, it's still going to be beautiful. The only bad thing is that Pete and Kate are going to see it now.
While the preparations continue, the minister who'll be performing tomorrow's affirmation arrives and is keen to have a chat with our happy couple.
First question is, why did you come down here?
We just want to show people how in love we are still, and
Yeah, but
the truth is, because this time we haven't got all our friends, you know, we are here in a different place. Yeah, we're being filmed because that's how we met, so that side of it is different.
Yeah, because a few things happened in the last few years that kind of made it very difficult, and normal people under those circumstances may have just walked away, but we got 3 beautiful children that we love, and we've got each other that we love more than anything, and our parents have stood the test of time in their marriages. What this is for is just for the two of us to rekindle.
By reconfirming one's love, there are many ways to do it. And what I want to introduce to you, see how you feel about it, is I'm going to set up a bowl.
A bowl?
A bowl.
A transparent bowl with mentholated spirits inside.
Okay.
And we're going to give you each a candle, and we're going to light it. And once you've done everything, you're going to come together with your 2 and you're going to light the mentholated spirits, and it will burn. The
So it
mutual
becomes
flame for the
Beautiful.
2 of you.
Oh, that's nice.
And that is your ongoing
And that's your
flame for the
ongoing,
rest of...
and we'll empty it and we'll pack it for you, and you take it home. And you come with your 2 candles.
It's a good idea. So every time we argue, which won't be very often at all, we just put that on.
As the sun begins to set, the rangers get word that an elephant is grazing not far from the lodge. So Katie and Peter decide to head back into the bush on its trail.
We're looking for
The
elephant.
The elephant.
After 20 minutes following the elephant's trail, Katie and Peter finally find what they've been looking for.
Look at it, look.
Look. Oh my God.
Whoa. Okay, that's a big... How the hell did they find that? That's so camouflaged. Man, he is huge.
That is pretty big. Look at him with the branches. He looks really like bored.
Well, it's just, that is probably the most amazing sight I've seen. Since I've been here, that's probably the most impressive thing I've never seen.
It seems so surreal.
Yeah. It's not in a zoo, there's no fence here, it's just elephant and me. To be in nature at its best and see something so unbelievably beautiful like that, such an awesome creation. Be a part of its world rather than it be a part of ours.
Back at the lodge, manager Claire is overseeing the final preparations for that day and has organised for rangers to guard the decorations through the night so nothing will be stolen or eaten by the animals.
I don't think I'm going to sleep that well tonight because I've got visions of a security man not noticing and a monkey running off with all the flowers.
With busy working lives back in the UK, Katie has taken some time to unwind, but it's impossible not to feel relaxed out here in the peace of the African bush.
We have had a wicked day. We've done a lot today.
We've forgotten something. It's our anniversary
Yeah,
today.
it's our... That is very true. It's
Our
our
third
third year of
anniversary.
marriage anniversary today. And we've been together 5 years now. And I love you to death.
I love you, She. While I'm alive.
Good
You
night.
never know who I'll meet underground.
Oh,
Ooh.
here we go. Well, let me just tell you people that are alive, I'm still alive. And I'm available shortly after she pops off. Good night.
But I've got the money.
Oh, and I haven't.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Clarify that right now.
I have the money.
You have the money.
I forged your signature.
Oh, well, there you are. Well, it looks like I'll be dying first from stress.
I have it all.
And I'll be meeting new corpses underground. Goodbye.
Coming up, it's the big day and Pete's playing it cool.
You are my fridge. I want you to know I'll always love my fridge.
Katie talks the language of love.
You're my life. You're my everything.
That's from a Barry White song.
And Pete makes sure that if love isn't in the air, then aftershave is. It's the 11th of September and today Katie and Peter will be reaffirming their love for one another in an intimate ceremony in the middle of the African bush. However, as feared, a cold weather front is approaching and the forecast is not looking good.
Can you believe it? She's such a cold person. She's gonna freeze in that dress.
But come rain or shine, the show must go on.
Today is the day that we're reaffirming our love, right? But here's the funny thing. There's a very big chance it's going to thunderstorm all day, right?
But all I know is I need some heaters because it's very cold. You're in a suit, you'll be very warm. I'll be very cold in my minimal outfit.
There'll be a lot of Erectus Nicholas.
There will be.
Can't wait. I want you bad right now.
My hair, I washed it and just left it.
I love my little lion. She looks like a lion in Zion in Tyne, whatever she was saying last night. Named Brian.
When Katie and Peter got married in 2005, there was only Harvey and a very small junior to worry about. But now they are a family of 5.
You said you spoke to the kids, were they all right?
Oh, they were the best. Harvey made me do all the Daddy louder Harvey Price. I had to sing that over the phone. He was
wanted
laughing.
a sandwich from me and a cake. The usual.
Oh, it's the best.
Then Princess was crying. Then when we got on the phone, she started laughing when she heard her voice, didn't she?
Katie has recently returned from LA, where she had a number of cosmetic procedures, including an operation on her womb, and she is clearly still feeling the effects.
Do you know, I nearly passed out last night in the bath.
Why?
Oh, he was had the young ones on, so he wouldn't even be able to hear me if I was calling him on the bed. Because I shaved everywhere, shaved there, and I thought I have to shave down there. So I had to scrub it, and I was feeling so ill, shaving down there. I was like, you know, and you just, oh, but it's all done now.
So Katie is fully prepared for her big day, but behind the scenes, other meticulous preparations continue. As the game lodge is 30 miles from the nearest town, food is being flown in, and 25 cupcakes have arrived on their very own private jet, having just made the 650-kilometre journey from Joburg. But unfortunately, it appears there may have been a bit of turbulence.
I had a very rough, bumpy flight in, apparently, so they're a little bit mixed up.
With the preparations in full swing outside, Katie begins to get ready, but she remains philosophical about the weather.
But you know, this weather's so typical for us. Whenever we go on holiday, it rains or it pours, thunderstorms. I bet if we went skiing, it would be sunny and it would melt. There'd be no bloody ski slope. It'd be cement.
Katie and Peter are very excited about the upcoming ceremony, but there are also some nerves too, and it doesn't help when there is only one toilet, and it appears that Gary, the makeup artist, has got there first.
Gary has blocked the toilet.
You haven't.
Oh, sorry.
Can we just call reception to come and unblock it, please?
Hello, reception. Our toilet is blocked. I'm very sorry. And it wasn't me and it wasn't Kate. It was Gary, the makeup artist. Thank you. Honestly, everywhere he goes, he blocks the toilet. Thanks very much. Bye.
With so much else to prepare, a blocked toilet doesn't seem to be top of the list for the hotel staff. But for Katie, the situation is getting desperate.
Hi, sorry, is somebody coming to fix the toilet? Because we all need to go to the toilet. Thank you, bye. So Pete obviously didn't ask for someone to come straight away. Plonker. Excuse me. If you're going to do a job, do it right. If you're going to do a job, do it right, Pete.
What?
If you're going to do a job, do it right.
Sounds very enchanting.
No, I said, if you're going to do a job, do it right, because you didn't ask for someone to come now. I said, could somebody come now, please? They went, all right, yes, well, we didn't know you wanted it now. Thank you. Gary did it.
Sorry, it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
Yes, it is.
Oh, please hurry up, man.
While Katie finally relieves herself, the pressure is still on for Claire, who is overseeing the finishing touches to the preparations.
Well, saying that I'm pissed off is not even on the Richter scale, because this has been like months of planning, and you know, it's been boiling hot and I haven't had rain since February, and now it's cold and it looks like it's going to rain, so it's just having to adapt, but we'll manage and it'll still look great. But it's not going to be how I actually visualised it, but it'll still look beautiful.
As part of today's ceremony, Katie and Peter have decided to exchange rings. To ensure that they are that extra bit special, they've decided to handcraft them, and romance is in the air as they sit down and get creative.
So I'm not going to tell you how to do yours. Don't tell me how to do mine, because I reckon mine would be better.
I'm confused.com.
Oh, it's dirty.
How do you know?
Because it's all black on my fingers.
Oh my god. Why have you got all that? I've only
You
got
cut
that.
your bit. Not my fault, is it? Oh, you fuck. No, Pete, it's the wrong finger. You do yours how you want to. I'm doing mine how I want to.
With still no sign of the sun, it's all hands on deck outside. And as everyone works flat out, Katie and Peter get a chance to sit down and reflect on what has changed in the 5 years since they met.
Kate's become a very bossy person. Extremely bossy, very demanding.
You should have known it from the jungle,
What she
Pete.
wants, she thinks she can get. And a lot of times she can. But
In
what's
what way?
better?
Though? Hold on, not like
But what's better?
I get it myself. I don't rely on anyone. I'm not like a spoilt kid.
No, but you are quite demanding.
In what way?
But there's a lot of positive. Can I just say?
Am I high maintenance?
Yeah, but you can maintain your own maintenance, which is good. But you're
Say if I lost my job, say if I lost a limb or something and I couldn't work, I couldn't be the armless model.
You'd want the tea brought to your bed, you'd want the biscuits brought to your bed, you'd
no,
want
would you
this.
say, okay, how am I high maintenance?
You're not. Anyway,
hair, nails, that's it.
Right. Through all her bossiness, through all her being very difficult, very hard work, for all her stress that she gives me, I love her more now than I ever did. And I do.
I love you too.
That's it.
What do you want me to say?
I love you too. That's it. It's just dead. It's almost like a beautiful
listen,
symphony, and then it goes.
You're my life. You're my everything.
That's from a Barry White song. And it's you're my first, my last, my everything.
Katie has never officially taken the name Katie Andre, but Pete is hoping that after today's ceremony, she'll take his family name.
Go on. Are you going to change your name then?
Yes, I'm going to have Jordan for work, Katie Price as well, and there's your wife, Katie Andre.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
I never get that, do I?
And
just because I'm due on Tuesday.
That means great. And that means what? All your bank and all that checkbooks and all that. Are
Not the work ones, but yeah, I'm going to open up a bank account as Katie Andre and have zilch in it.
So what's the point of changing your name?
Peter, my passport, for example, would be Andre.
That's what I want to hear.
So I might have to change Harvey's then.
Then I would love that.
Because otherwise he's the only one at Price, and when we're at the airport, because he looks nothing like us,
I would love...
people would be like, have you nicked this boy?
So you would change Harvey's name to Andre?
Price Andre. Because he's
yeah.
the only Price left
That's
in
what
the
I said. Are
family.
your family going to be okay with that?
Or Andre Price.
Well, yeah, then there's no point. You might as well just leave it as Price.
Harvey Andre Price.
All the elements of the ceremony are important for the couple, and Katie explains why.
I think the whole day is important. I don't think just because of the words that we're saying to each other are the most important thing. This whole thing, the build-up, is important to us because it wasn't like this on the wedding day, so...
She's right. The whole day's special. The whole day's important. What the minister says is important. Her walking down the aisle is important. Me standing there waiting is important. But for what's the most important to us two...
I still don't know what I'm saying.
...is what we say to each other. Yeah, but it just got to come from your heart. I mean, I'm going to just say what I feel. It's nothing
to... I just don't want to domestic. You'll be like... Well, say it that you're like this. Is that how we're saying it? Have an example. Don't say the actual what you're going to say. But
I did before, right. You know, you are my fridge. I want you to know I will always love my fridge. I mean, I don't know. What do I say?
So I say, I ice cube you. And I'll always ice cube you. But what I want to know is, are you going to ice cube me?
Yes.
Or don't we say that bit?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but it's almost like... And then, of course, the ice cube goes into the freezer, which is part of the fridge, so it all makes sense.
As the staff make the finishing touches, it's time for Katie to get dressed and for Pete to make himself scarce.
Woo! It's a bit chilly around the old willy, baby. Come on. G'day, you animals. How you doing, mate? How are you guys? How are you? Hey, Annie, how you doing? How you doing? Aftershave, underwear. That's all you need. And an iPod. That's what I would take on a deserted island, ladies and gentlemen. As you notice, the pouch is quite large.
It's still cold outside, so Katie has decided to take some extra precaution and has ditched her high heels for her warm and comfy Ugg boots.
Got your Uggs on under this beautiful dress.
You've got to have some heat.
It may not be their official wedding day, but as soon as Katie is fully dressed, it's clear that this will be a very magical day for the couple.
I don't think it's better than my wedding dress.
I hate to say it, I'm really sorry, but
so do I.
When Katie and Peter got married 4 years ago, it was a high-profile, glitzy affair, but it was a hectic day, and with nearly 200 guests, there were many other people to worry about. Today is a completely different story, though, as there are only 2 guests and plenty of time to enjoy the day.
Warm, it's, you know, not too overdone. Very simple, and that's what I wanted. Because I'm not going to go through another bling day of trying to wear as many Swarovski crystals, have hair extensions, no Botox. This is a very different me, I have to say.
My wedding dress was a whole lot bigger than this.
No hair extensions.
I had loads of hair pieces in.
No Botox.
About 3 sets of lashes on.
No makeup.
Loads more makeup.
Well, he's put anti-shine so I don't shine in a picture, but that's it.
I didn't have this cleavage.
No bling.
All I know is I love this fucking dress. I love it. It's not pink. I thought, ugh, I've done pink. So now I'm gonna do like white virginal. What's the word?
Virginal.
Virginal, that's the one.
But virginal Kate doesn't remain in character for too long.
I'm gonna go to Pete. Hey, I don't speak English, and they want to take him to bed straight away because he loves it when I have a foreign accent. Parlez-vous français? Le French? I'm from Venezuela. Did I say that wrong?
But Miss Venezuela is thirsty and a little nervous, so is ready for a drink to celebrate her big day.
Me and Gary are gonna get pissed. Woohoo! Then I'll say what I want to say. Woohoo! Come to bed, cowboy. Come on, monkeys. Here it comes.
Way!
Party. 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 Party.
As Kate gets into the party spirit, Pete is in a more reflective mood.
Hey, on my wedding day, I was crying, I was emotions.
Yeah.
This is a different thing. This is still very emotional, but in a different way now.
Hey!
What do you call
I
it?
don't know. Happy reigniting love. Woohoo!
Coming up, the ceremony, but can Pete hold back the tears? It's a very special day for Katie and Peter, who are reaffirming their love for each other at an intimate ceremony amid the African plains. When they got married in 2005, Katie was still suffering from postnatal depression, so they've waited a long time for another opportunity to express their love for each other. And today there will be no other guests or distractions, just Katie and Peter. Peter is ready and waiting, but an excited Katie has been in her room taking the edge off her nerves with a glass of bubbly or two, and manager Claire has gone to her room to collect her.
How many weeks of planning?
Oh, fucking hell. About 3 years, and the day they got married, she said she wanted to do it. But this, about 2 months. 6 months of talking, 2 months.
Oh my God, it's
Hold
freezing.
on, because the mosses are going in.
Have you got the ring? Oh my God, it's cold. I'm embarrassed.
Why? No one's here.
That's the point.
Just you two.
Stop doing it to the animals.
There's no way I'm going to get emotional this time, I can promise you. I'm feeling a bit whirled up, just in the stomach.
Peter may be hoping to hold back the tears, but it's going to be difficult when he sees how beautiful Kate looks.
They say it's a blessing.
Wow.
They say it's a gift. They say it's a miracle, and I believe that it is. It conquers all, but it's a mystery.
You are stunning.
Love breaks
Wow.
your heart. Love takes no less than everything. Love makes it hard.
It's a very special moment. And you will agree with me that in the times that we are living, it's hard for two people, workload, children, to really have intimate time, special time, quality time with one another. You have been married now for 3 years, knowing each other for 5 years, 3 beautiful children, and today is your day. This is the beginning of a new life for you, a love life.
The first part of the ceremony will involve Katie and Peter exchanging their DIY rings which they handcrafted for each other.
Almost done. Done. That's cool.
Hedgerows. Cool.
Do you know, this means as much as the wedding ring. Do you know
Tell
that?
me about it, because we made it.
We made it. I'm going to keep this forever. I'm going to put it somewhere really safe.
Me.
And I think this is the time that we can light the flame of love. If you will hold on to this one, we hope that the wind is going to help us on this one.
If anyone can ask for God's help, it's you, sir.
Is it going?
Sure is. Sure is.
There it is.
Using their own candles, Katie and Peter have lit their very own eternal flame of love, which will hopefully burn forever, and they are now ready to reaffirm their love.
At this stage and moment, are you ready to confirm your love to one another? What do you
We've
say?
done it.
Yeah,
And you, Kate?
definitely.
And you, Pete?
Absolutely, 200,000,000%.
Grateful for you.
I've never been more sure, I can tell you that much.
Me too.
Honestly. Okay, thank you very much. Oh my God.
For this, don't worry. Just for this. That's why the rag was there.
It's gone from a big flame.
With Katie and Peter's eternal flame of love having been extinguished, it's now time for them to walk back down the aisle as man and wife again.
I'm dying over here.
Think if you don't get me there.
You shouldn't have eaten these last couple of days.
The ceremony has passed without a hitch or even a drop of rain, and manager Claire can't quite believe it.
Well, we got it. Astounded. It hasn't rained. Pete and Kate have said that this is better than their wedding. I'm shocked. Something's got to go wrong.
Brilliant. That's exactly what we needed to do. To say how much that I love you, to do all that again.
As well as organising the location for the ceremony, Claire has also overseen the setting up of the area for the wedding feast. After months of planning and 72 hours of hard work by the event team, it's a breathtaking scene, and Katie and Peter are suitably impressed.
Look, they say a picture says 1,000 words. Oh, that's true, because it does. That was really nice, Kate. I loved that. We just did. But I thought, there's no way I'm going to get emotional. Why would I? You did a little bit.
I didn't.
You did a little
I
bit.
didn't.
Didn't cry. I just got a bit emotional.
Doesn't matter if you cried.
Well, you cried a little bit.
I didn't.
I saw a little bit of water in your
Oh,
eye.
it was the wind and the
Yeah,
dust.
that's what happened to me. The wind
No,
and
it
the dust
wasn't,
made
because
me
you was
a
like,
bit... I hate doing that, though. I hate it.
It's a moment for Katie and Peter to enjoy on their own, but there are still one or two uninvited guests.
see if you want a bit of spinach.
Bambi. Here, spinach. Here. Here. Here.
Yeah. Do you know why I like this than our wedding? Just you and me.
Yeah, I mean...
Yes. I loved it. My family and all that were there. But I
Yeah.
didn't get a chance to enjoy it with them because I was dragged off to do everything else.
It's just us. And the animals.
Me.
You were quite easy. You weren't stressed.
Oh, I got a bit nervous on the aisle because I was like, it reminded me of the wedding day.
Yeah.
much for your hair this time as well, my God.
I know.
I mean, I was more natural this time, like
Yeah.
you were more natural.
I'll like these
You didn't have
photos.
mascara on this time,
No.
or blusher.
No, nothing. I'm going to massage your feet tonight.
Oh.
No, because you deserve it, and I'm going to massage your back proper. But if I slip it in, you're not going to complain, are you?
Do you
I
want
owned.
extras tonight?
Yes.
Like, absolutely.
250.
What do you want?
Such an idyllic surrounding, isn't it, blowjob?
Oh, that's all right. That'll take about 9.5 minutes.
Yes. Build-up's been amazing. Me and my wife rekindled our flame, so to speak, and now I'm just hoping that this time I can consummate what we were said today, because I didn't consummate the marriage because we had crisps with Kate's mum and dad, which was nice. It's just different. Hoping tonight there's some slight consummation going on.
It's nearly the end of the night and our couple can't wait for some privacy in their bedroom.
Good night.
Are you going to bed?
Yeah, you're coming with me.
Am I? Goodbye, good evening, and I'll tell you what, I hope we have a good sleep. Good night.
You what?
On next week's Katie and Peter, the next chapter. You're invited to join our loved-up celebs as they honeymoon in South Africa.
Smile.
Get on board as our daring duo enjoy the trip of a lifetime.
This is my sense of adventure.
And Kate and Pete rediscover the romance that sparked their love story.
It feels like when I first met you.
And Mr. Bond. James Bond.
Bond Week continues and Pierce Brosnan's on the case as 007. Robert Carlyle's the villain resistant to pain and relief is on hand with Sophie Musso and Denise Richards. The World Is Not Enough, next on ITV2.